It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Vikings and the Panthers, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage.
Let's go, fellas. Again, we got to get it done. Let's go.
Leave it all out here. Leave it all out here.
You know what it is. Get it up.
All right. Here we go. Game of the Panthers. Today, we're set for a good one. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity in the
Come on, set! Panther 11! Panther 11! Ready?
Right to the air. Play. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Set! 70 Timberwolf! Ready?
Going, his first carry. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Don't stop. On the set. Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
There on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are. Go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Ready, ready. Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Go!
Set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Let's go. On the ready.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Dragon 60. Set up.
He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in.
Trap 60. Trap 6. Set up. 18 Pioneer. Hut.
Right away, that's set up to throw. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. So after 1, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, they'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check go.
Now he'll set him to throw. Now he'll run. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Ready. Set.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
go, set! 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger! Cub 19, Cub 19! Mustang 19! Ready?
Going for it all. That is brought in. And they're gonna get this all the way down.
Okay,
inside
ready?
the 5. A couple of big plays, one
Down.
after the other, and
Ready?
now and he'll go down. Back at the
Hurry,
4.
hurry! Hurry, hurry!
He'll look to pick up the pace.
79 Bronco! Buffalo 18! Hut, hut!
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown.
Come on, set! 19 Lion! Ready, ready?
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not
Ready,
step
ready.
into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! Go!
Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Set! Seven Pirate! Seven Pirate! Set up!
Going up top. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
He'll be returned from the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. First and 10.
Here we go! Here we go! Viking 18! Hut!
Man coming across the field, he's got it. And he'll
Ready
be
up.
shot down just shy of midfield.
Hawks 70! Hawks! Warrior 70! Ready! Set, go!
Throwing down. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Now a signal, a timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Cowboy 80! Let's go now! Ready?
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout.
Ain't no joke out here right now. I bet you want it, boys.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Ready, ready! Ready?
Now a pass deep for St. Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead.
What was that, Ref?
And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line.
Spike 60.
They'll come up first and 10 at
Down.
the 40.
Yellow. Lining. Opposite. Green.
Moving in this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Set. Ready. Hut. Hut.
Good tight end motioning left here.
Hut. Go.
Taken in by the end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it
Ready,
just comes down
break.
to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And
Let's go
it's not
now.
a whole lot fancy here. The
Set.
And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against a perfect look.
Drill.
Sometimes
52.
players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Let's go. Ready. Go.
Complete. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ready. Hut.
Throw on the run is complete. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
Claws red. Ready. Go.
And he will take this one across into the... Here's first and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Set. Ready. Hut, hut.
Now, making the give. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Set it. Ready, ready.
First down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Let's go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's
Set.
first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Set it.
Off the play fake. Throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to...
The drive begins at the 20.
Here we go,
First
set.
and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
Hut.
And will hand it up the middle. And it'll be brought down as we tick
On the
towards
dump.
the end of this third quarter.
Down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the... So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Cougar 19.
Up the middle they go. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up
Come on,
second
come
and long.
on.
It's second
70
down.
Lions.
12.
Check go.
Him again. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7.
Ready, break.
And it brings up third down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Set. Ready.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 49.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Ready? On 10, Bill set to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. First and 10 now from
Rocco
the
80.
36.
Hut, hut.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will...
Okay, break.
So they come to the line.
19
for first
Tiger,
down
19
and
Tiger.
Ready, ready. On play, set up to throw. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete.
Ready?
Pressure got to him that time. And it'll
70
set up
Timberwolf.
second down.
Ready? Go.
Got a man left side. It's caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Let's go now.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Ready, ready. Get out.
Run this one in. And that big offensive. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. And
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Vikings and the Bears under the lights on Sunday night.
It's the NFL.
Get some together as a group.
Sports.
Yeah.
We're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we'll close another Sunday of
Let's go now, let's go. They can't beat us.
between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me as up.
Got it. Ready? Set. Ready?
Vikings the first down. Great start to the drive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
After just one play.
Hut.
Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Ready, set.
All right, set now. First and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Set up.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to
60
break
Eagles,
up throws
6
just
Dragon,
like that
60.
and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Set, go.
Second and 10 now. He's on the move. Down the run right, throwing. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown.
On the ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Ready.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk. Ready.
Inside. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
On the 48. Rolls to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense.
Hurry,
and they
hurry.
take
Hurry,
him down.
hurry. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So that brings up 4th and long. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's just going to fair catch that one. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Escapes the pocket. Amon Ross St. Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain.
Okay,
and a
ready?
First down.
Cowboy
They're set up
80.
at the 35 now.
Set up.
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Through midfield. Along the right sideline. There's space. It's a Minnesota touchdown. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first
Here we
down.
go. Set. Chop 60. Chop 6. 18. Pioneer. Hut.
Downfield working the left. And he works this to the 38 before going down. So we're to halftime. And we'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Here comes the offense for the Bears.
Panther 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Down.
Play action on first down. Caught, nice gain left side. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Brock, you remember when they were near their own
70
end zone?
Rangers,
Yeah, things
70
have totally
Rangers.
changed now. First
Come on,
and 10
come on,
in
set.
enemy territory. He's got it near the 10. And he gets them down to the 9 before going out. Back-to-back
60
big
Bison,
plays have them all
60
set up.
Bison.
First and goal here.
Set.
Gets in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Viking. Drive
Cougar
starts out with a
19.
first
Here
and
we go.
10.
Here we go.
Gets the handoff. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Ready. Set, go.
Play fake here. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to
Ready,
see
ready.
INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized
70
the pick
Lions.
wasn't
Let's go
possible,
now.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
And defenders continue to swarm over to
Now,
get him at
now,
the
faster,
line.
faster.
Trying to work quickly now. Slot man in motion right.
Ready.
Here's the snap on 4th. Headed out right. He's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Oh, man.
A gain they're pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Penalty hurts them, but they're still
Cup
going for it
19.
here on
Cup
4th.
19. Set. Ready. Mustang 19. Ready.
Buys time, rolling right. On the move. They connect on a deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC division. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30.
Hut, hut.
Going now, all play action. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the
Pace,
2
pace, pace,
before the
pace.
stop.
Let's go.
Even with this
Ready,
lead,
ready.
to give on 1st and goal. Hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. They'll get this
Let's
drive
go.
started.
19
10.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Lays out left side and gets it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
70 Timberwolf. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set up.
Play fake, he's gonna throw. Buying some time right. Heels in the shallow throw. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Ready
When
up.
you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's
Set.
line helps chip a rusher or even helps sell that
Set.
fake.
Tempo.
And
Set.
when he
Let's
releases,
go.
he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
79 Bronco. Buffalo 18. Hut.
Down. Taking a big shot there. Big gain downfield. And we shouldn't. The Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason. which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the Conference Championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.
It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Atlanta. It's the Vikings and the Falcons on Sunday night primetime.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 33-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
Viking 18. Come on.
3-0
19.
after one on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it second down and 11.
70, Hawk 70. Set. Ready.
Back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it off your team.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Yeah, this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hut, hut.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Viking. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together.
Cougar 19. Ready, ready?
He'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
70 Lion. Go.
Up the middle they go. It's Baldwin. And they'll be stopped at the 28. On a play that started at the 14, they pick up 14.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. It got his man complete. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards.
Let's go. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Vikings. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter.
And 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Bronco 80. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
On 1st down, Baldwin. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
70 Timberwolf. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes.
What's up, man? This is where you step
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Come on, set! Dragon 60! Ready?
He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Open man right side is St. Brown. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer. 19, tight. 19, get up.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Viking 18.
Back to throw here. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
On the ready. Let's go now. Hawk 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hut.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Here's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80 to go.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Up the middle. It's Baldwin, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
60 Bison.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Cougar 19. Cub 19. Cub 19. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Set.
Now back to throw. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot. The Vikings are going to the Super Bowl as we sign off here and say goodnight.
Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Vikings and the Colts. All that and more coming up next.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. The moment is upon us, and we've got what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Indianapolis Colts taking on the champions from the NFC, the Minnesota Vikings. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
Here we go, shot. Bronco 80. Go.
They'll try and start this drive here. That's complete to the rookie from UCLA. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Okay, ready? Down. '79 Bronco. Set up.
Back to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year, Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter two. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 9, check go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
70 Timberwolf, ready?
On 3rd down, it's Baldwin. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Ain't no joke.
Let's go.
Right now.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
What did they call that on?
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready? 19 Lion. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. And CD, one of the big stories everybody's been tracking this week, the head coach of this offense, looking to become just the second coach in NFL history to win 5 Super Bowl titles.
And let's face it, the respect is there already. We know he's going to go down as one of the all-time great coaches. But even after all the success, what do we notice most about him? He never takes anything for granted. He's treating this Super Bowl like it's the most important game ever played, because for some of the guys on his team, it will be, and he feels the same way himself. I love his intensity. I love the way he gets his team prepared to play in the big game.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throws right side, and that's complete. That one goes for 24 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Baldwin, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
2nd and 11. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on, because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play, they just didn't complete it.
Steps away to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter.
Cowboy 80.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Able to he'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
2nd and 9 now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Come on, set, Warrior 70. Ready?
They'll look to throw here. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Give him 32 on the play.
Set. Ready.
Hands it off, out to go. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. He'll try again. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, there's just 1 quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Ready? Ready, ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Let's go now.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Cougar 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, hit as he throws in this. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain.
70.
Here's 1st and 10 now.
70 Lion. Hup.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Baldwin, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Check go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And now all of a sudden, the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Up the middle they go. Baldwin. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Ready?
He'll stick with it on 1st down. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. He'll try to pull this one in. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Ready.
They'll try here on 3rd and goal. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
On the ready.
Here it is. 4th and inches.
60 Eagle. Here we go. Shot.
They'll try and run for it. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. Their turn. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining